In this video, we're going to talk about dreams versus plans and how dreams fuel ambition, but plans really drive the results. So, classic case in point, at the beginning of every new year, millions of people make resolutions to improve their health. Now, 39% set out to improve their fitness. 37% focus on weight loss, and 33% just aim for healthier eating in general. And these are noble aspirations. I mean, I have set these goals myself, but the truth is that sadly, only 9% of people stick to those resolutions by the end of the year. Now, why is that? Why do you take millions of people, and for millions of people around the globe, only 9% actually see to the end of the year? That's pretty staggering. It's because though the aspirations were dreams, the goals were actually dreams. They're not supported by a plan. Seth Godin says, one of my favorite marketing authors and speakers, he says, dreams are fine, but dreams don't consider boundaries, reality, and constraint. So when we think about why we don't actually make it to the end of the year with our fitness and nutrition goals, it's because the top three get healthy resolution busters are time constraint, external pressures, and lack of planning. And so why would I be talking about health and fitness goals as it relates to hotel marketing? Well, our obstacles aren't all that different. As a hotelier, you've likely faced the same challenges regarding your hotel goals. Each new year brings big dreams and big promises to owners too, like maximized occupancy, rave reviews, and soaring profits. And at the beginning of the year, we're filled with hope and excitement about what could be. But in reality, those plans, those dreams get crowded out by 24/7, 365 demands of a hotel operation. So when you think back, how many goals in 2024 actually fizzled out by spring? How many ideas were sidelined because you didn't have the time, the tools, or the direction to act on them? Now, this cycle can leave you feeling pretty frustrated, overwhelmed, and unsure of how to make progress. And I know this because I have been there myself. But just like a fitness routine needs a workout plan, your hotel needs a roadmap to become the reality. It's a marketing plan or an operations plan that actually is actionable. So there's 4 steps for how you can get started. One is define your goals clearly. Now, that sounds so generic, Christine. It just sounds so vague, but really, increase revenue is a vague goal. But when you say increase direct bookings by 20% by June, that's very specific, measurable, attainable. You want it to be attainable, essentially setting all of the SMART goals. So S, specific, measurable, attainable, A, realistic, R, and time bound. By when are you going to achieve this now? I have moved all of my annual planning down to quarterly, so I find that to be far more helpful and also keeps me on track and able to make adjustments throughout the year. So you want to acknowledge the constraints. What are you working with for time, for your team, for your budget? These are often the roadblocks that do come up in marketing and operations teams, where we had big goals, but it didn't get approved, or we didn't actually have the budget for that, or we needed a missing piece in our technology stack that didn't allow us to get it done. So it's things like that. So acknowledge your constraints. Break goals into steps. You've probably heard, don't eat the elephant in one bite. You have to eat it one bite at a time. And you want to just focus on those manageable actions. So instead of saying, we're going to update our whole website, we're going to have this amazing, high converting website. Well, instead of saying we're going to do the whole website, which can be like some properties have, 10 pages, others have 50, you want to break it down in terms of, okay, we're just going to focus on the homepage. We're going to put all of our laser focus into one thing. And I like to think of the magnifying glass that gets turned on its edge that really allows that light to shine through and give direct focus that actually creates a fire. And that's what I like to think about. Pick the one thing that is really going to help you move the goals forward instead of the whole thing itself. So you can always start with one page of your website versus 50 pages. Stay flexible and consistent. So review your process or your progress regularly. So I talked about quarterly plans and going back and measuring those at the end of the quarter. How did we do? What do we need to adjust? That's a whole lot better than waiting until the end of the year and being disappointed by your results or lack of results. So earlier this year, I helped a client optimize their website traffic and their marketing. And what they didn't need was a full-time marketer, but they just needed guidance and they were looking for a clear plan. What is missing from our existing plan? And sometimes when you're inside the bottle, it's hard to read the label. So they called me in and we set up a custom revenue roadmap and I went through everything in 2 weeks. They had their plan. We were meeting about it. We were talking about it. And we reviewed the action plan. We prioritized the activities and we got to work. And in 3 short months, their website traffic increased by 124% year over year, same period. This resulted in more bookings with additional dollars spent. So when I say that I help hotels without increasing budgets, that's really what I specialize in. So there's a good case in point there. So while the gains were really good, the business owner and operator, whose name is Barb, shared with me how the accountability and priority setting of the revenue roadmap helped her succeed. So this is all case in point that dreams fuel our ambition, plans drive the results. The dreams are the what and the how and the why. So again, the dreams are the what and the why, and the plans are the how. So cheers to your big dreams for your hotel and your plan to make them a reality. And if you need to get in touch and you're looking for a revenue roadmap solution for yourself, and you're looking to answer the what is working, what is not working, and what do we need to do next, DM me, email me, visit the website malfairmarketing.com. Thanks for watching.